Hi everyone, I just wanted to introduce you to our lovely customer Andy. She's joined us today to just give us a bit of insight into how earthing affected her and how she uses earthing as part of her everyday life. So thanks so much for joining us today. So Andy, can you give us a bit of an idea of what it was like for you when you first started earthing and how you were introduced to it?
Okay, so originally I had an earthing mat and I put it in my bed and slept with it for a couple of nights. I woke after a couple of hours and with a headache and not feeling great. So I tossed it and then tried it again and it just wasn't right for me. So we ended up with a bed sheet and my whole body relaxed with that, so it was much better for me. And we also have earthing pillowcases, which I love.
Yeah, so do you think it's for you, it might have been that the combination, you needed like more contact points with your body rather than just that concentrated contact point that a fab mat gives?
Probably was that. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but it was definitely better once we got the earthing sheet.
Yeah. It's nice to know because it's important that people understand not everything is going to suit them, and it's if you're not getting the results you want, that's what Gary and I are here for, is to help you work out what the best product is for you. So thanks so much for that. So have you ever spent any extended period of time away from your earthing underlay and pillowcases? And if you have, how did that make you feel?
So I was recently in New Zealand and I took my earthing pillowcase with me, but my mum was unwell, so I gave it to her. And then a few weeks later, I ended up with another one. And it wasn't till I put a pillowcase back on my pillow that I realised how much different sleep I do get. It's much better.
Yeah, so even with the pillowcase, it made a difference.
Definitely made a difference.
That's great to know because that's really good for people who travel. And we try and encourage people to take a small product with them, like a fab mat or a pillowcase, because they're small, light, and they can fit in your bag. And you can still use them when you're away. So you were telling me a story also about when you went to America and that you were traveling around, but you had the wristband with you at night. So how did that work for you?
Well, because we were travelling on motorbikes, we could only have a very, we didn't have much luggage space. So we took the earthing bands and we slept with them every night attached. I had a really sore knee for a few days, so I actually put the earthing band around my knee instead of on my arm, and within 3 or 4 days the pain started to subside. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So if you had a take-home message just for someone who didn't know a lot about earthing and was just introducing themselves to it, what do you think one thing would be that you would consider when someone was starting earthing?
I think the pillowcase is really good because you can have it at home, but you can also, it folds down very small and you can take it travelling. And if something is sore, you can always put say it's your leg, you can always put the pillowcase over that and sit with that while you're watching TV or, when you're not actually out doing anything.
Yeah, that's really good to know because we can be versatile with the products. They don't necessarily have to do the job they're designed to do. They can be used in other places. So thanks so much. Really appreciate you taking the time today to just give your story so that we can share it with everyone else. Real stories are important. People want to know how it works for other people. It helps with their decision making. So thank you so much. So I hope this has helped everyone. If you have any questions, you know where to find us. We're in the office and we're signing off now. Thanks.